On this edition of On Duty, we'll pay a visit to the Elk Grove Village Police and Fire Open House. All this and more next on Duty.
Welcome to On Duty.
Welcome to On Duty. I'm Officer Red Thomas, Elk Grove Village Police Department. Today we're at the Village Hall Complex for our annual open house for the Fire Department and the Police Department. What we're going to do is walk around and show you some of the different displays and different things we have set up. So sit back and enjoy the show. Good job.
All right, thanks very much for coming to the Elk Grove Fire Department open house, the annual open house here at Fire Station 7 on Biesterfield Road. We're working here today to get our fire safety message out as well as other safety messages for the community. Working together here with the fire department, we've got representatives from our CERT team, we've got our community health nurse, Northwest Central Dispatch, NICOR, the state police, and of course the Elk Grove Village Police Department is here with us as well. We've got lots of good displays here for the kids and the adults to participate in, lots of good learning activities, and we're very happy to be able to put this on again for the public. Folks who stop by are able to spend some time and see what's inside of an ambulance, how an ambulance works, how our fire engines work, some of the equipment that we've got on those vehicles, as well as our water rescue team and our hazmat team have some equipment on display here. A little bit later on this afternoon, we're going to set up a room and burn up a room and show you what it looks like inside of a burning room and exactly how quickly that develops. And we stress the importance of how critical it is to call the fire department quickly to get your smoke detectors, make sure your smoke detectors are working inside your house because, again, time is critical and we have to get that alert out to you as quickly as we can. So we're very happy to have everybody here. Thank you for watching this, and we hope to see you out here next year for the open house at the Elk Grove Village Fire Department. Thank you.
Today we have a safety display. On the table here we have all your helpful information on how to make sure you're safe during the wintertime survival in case your car breaks down, rules of the road, distracted driving, a little bit of your DUI and teenage drinking and driving, a little fun for the kids, your send police in case you break down or lose cell phone service so that you can place that in your car. Then also here we have today is the rollover vehicle, which simulates a rollover crash at about 30 miles an hour with and without seatbelts on. So there's an infant seat in there where the child has its retainer clip and belt clip done, seats done in properly, and then the driver here, crash dummy, will get in and not have his seatbelt on. And we'll go ahead and start. Just shows a little bit more of the trauma that happens inside the vehicle while the vehicle's rolling and how the child could have been injured even though he was safely in the seat and safely secured in the seat. Your driver again came out of the vehicle and there's objects on the roadway that would have endangered your life even more.
Hi, I'm Jim Denna. I'm a retired battalion chief from Elk Grove. I'm here helping the guys out for the open house. This station here is where the kids get a chance to color and make buttons. They take a button like this, we cut it out, they get to color it, and then we make it into a button like I'll show you here in just a second. Make it into a button like that. And the guys over here are putting the buttons together. We make the button. Each kid gets to color their button the way they want. They pick out the button they would like to wear. We put them all together here. He stamps them together. We seal them with a little cover. We make the button together. This clips on. That goes over the top of it. Then you pick out what you want, put that on top of here, you cover it. Then it gets stamped into place and the kids get to wear it. Show you here again real quick what this one looks like. Okay.
Hi, my name is Steve Schmidt. I'm the police chief here in Elk Grove Village, and we're out here today at our annual open house with the police and fire department. It's a beautiful day, and we have canine demonstrations, we have a house burning by the fire department, and we have open house both at the police and the fire departments. And we hope that we do this every year at this time, and we hope that in the future that you find some time to come out in the second weekend of October to visit both the police and the fire departments.
These guys are all paid for with drug money. None of it comes out of the village budget. The car is paid for with seizure money. These guys basically pay for themselves. Does anybody else have any questions? Anybody? When these guys apprehend someone, what you do is it's called a bite and hold. She is not going to let go until I tell her to. The last thing I want is her letting go as one of my guys goes up to approach to handcuff someone. She will stay on that bite until I tell her not to.
Oh, look at it.
Oh my God, look at the mouth water.
Look at that. Oh. Look at the dog.
K9 Kim hits very hard.
Why?
She will stay on the bite until I let her go. Who's going to get tired first? Officer Sloan or K9 Kim?
Wow, that's crazy.
Meredith, walking back this way.
Look at the doggies.
Good exercise, though. We get to bring the dogs home every day, so they get to live with us. So they're like a member of our family also. Kim's also got a specialized kind of car where everything is designed for her in the back of the car. She has a special system in there that if the car overheats and the car shuts down when the air conditioner's on, the windows will go down automatically, so nothing will happen to her. If I'm out on a traffic stop and I'm fighting someone, I have a special button on my vest. If I push it, the back door opens. This way she can come out and get into the fight with me. Does anybody else have any questions?
Hi, I'm Joe Schuster. I'm a CERT. CERT stands for Community Emergency Response Team. We're a volunteer group here in Elk Grove Village. We assist the police, fire department in traffic, crowd control, any kind of disaster, floods, weather-related items. And today we're promoting, and we need to incorporate more volunteers for the area. And hope you come by the table and sign up for CERT.
Hi, I'm Jane Sloger, the community health nurse here in Elk Grove Village, here at Open House for the Fire Department. What we're really trying to promote today is unwanted medications. Bringing in your old expired medicine or those things that you're not using any longer to the village hall any day of the week, and we'd like to get rid of them properly. We really don't want you putting them down the toilet. That's the worst thing we can do for the environment. We're also advertising our immunization clinic, which we offer every month for children that do not have any health insurance or have all kids care. We've got a flu clinic coming up for adults, $20 for a flu shot, a couple nights out of the week. And then, of course, there's general information about what I do and how I'm available to residents to help you with anything medical that you might not know what to do with yourself. So feel free to give me a call if you ever have any questions of any kind.
How's everybody today? Yay! It's a great day for the open house here at the Elk Grove Village Fire Department, right? Yes, it is. Beautiful weather. We thank you all for being here. The next demonstration we're going to have here is our live fire demonstration to show you what it looks like inside of a room when there's actually a fire that takes place. So that's what we want to show you, how quickly a fire can develop inside of your house. And some of the points that we want to make here is for you to see why it's so important to have smoke detectors that work to get you alerted as quickly as possible to the fire that's going on, so then you folks can call us so we can get there and take care of the problem, okay? So you'll see when this gets lit, when the fire gets lit, how quickly the smoke detector alerts you that there's a problem. But the smoke detector doesn't usually call us. You have to call us and tell us that there's a problem at your house, and then it takes a few minutes for us to get there. So these are the points we want you to see, how quickly a fire can develop and how long it takes for the fire department to get there. You can see how bad a fire can progress in that amount of time. Some of the other things we want you to see is, you notice we've got the address on the front of the building here. It's very important for us that you have your address visible on the front of your building so that when you call 911, we know where to go. Now, if there's a fire in your building, it's probably obvious if we can see the smoke of the fire, but if we have to send an ambulance to your house for some reason, or if there's any other type of emergency, we need to know where to go. So it's important that you have your address on the front of the building like that so we can find you when you need help. Okay, Mike, whenever you're ready. All right, so we're gonna set this fire, watch how it grows. We've got our safety measures in place. The firefighters are here with the water and a hose line. We've got a backup crew over here, just as we would at a real fire. Now you see that the smoke detector is already activated. That's how quickly they work. That's how soon you'll be alerted that there's a fire in your house. Again, what's important to do at this point is to get out of the house and call us so we can come take care of you. The room that we've got set up here, it's just a typical bedroom, all right? There's a bed in there, there's a mattress, there's some blankets and a chair. Nothing unusual. There's no gasoline. There's nothing else that's going to feed the fire here. This is just what you would typically find inside of your house. And you can see how rapidly the fire is starting to grow. All right? Now we're outside here. You see that the smoke is going to the outside. But if this was actually a bedroom inside of your home, that smoke would be going to the other rooms and affecting the people who are there inside the house. You see how quickly the fire is going, all right? Now this has only been a minute or so, right? So you've made the 911 call to us. We're at the station, we're trying to get ready to come to your house, but in the meantime, this is what the fire is doing in the bedroom. This is why we put the firehouses, we've got some in each section of the town, so we can respond. Okay, hit it, guys. Nice shot, fireman. Okay, now you see how quickly that fire developed, and that's the point we're trying to tell you. It's important that you get notified as quickly as you can with your smoke detectors. If there had been a sprinkler inside of this room, you wouldn't have seen this demonstration. The sprinkler would have put the fire out before it ever got to this point. That's why we try to profess sprinkler systems. Sprinkler systems are a very good thing. The fire would have never got to this point if you had a sprinkler system in your house. All right? So you see how quickly that developed. And again, that's why it's important that you don't let us know as quickly as you can that you've got a problem. Again, this was relatively easy for the firefighters because we're outside. But if all that smoke and heat was coming down the hallway from your bedroom, we'd have to make our way through the heat and smoke to get to the room to put it out. So it complicates things a little bit. What's the phone number we call when you need help, guys? 911. Good job. What about if your clothes catch on fire? What do you do? Stop, drop, and roll. Excellent. That's what we want to hear. And if there's smoke, what do you have to do when there's smoke? Do you stand up and run? No, get down low and crawl, just like the firemen did, right, when there was smoke. Good job. We got to give them a test over here, too. Hey, guys, when there's a problem, what phone number do you call to get the firemen? 911. Good job. And what if your clothes are on fire? What do you do? 3 things. Stop, drop, and roll, right? Stop, drop, and roll. Good deal. And when you call 911, what do you have to tell the person on the phone? You have to tell them your address, right? There's a fire and tell them your address? Good job. Very good. So you can take a look at this bedroom, and again, just in a couple of minutes, you see the damage that occurred in there, just from a relatively small fire in a small amount of time. So if that were to take another 3 or 4 minutes, by the time the fire department got there, you could see the damage that could be done in your own home from a fire like this. The fire is out. It's all okay now.
All right, did everybody have a chance to see how quickly that smoke detector operated? Smoke detector saved lives, okay? Once the smoke detector activates in your home, you must know what to do, and that's have a home fire escape plan. We must have a place outside of our home where we all go outside and meet. A big tree, a mailbox, a driveway, a neighbor's house, a parking lot. Any of those places can be a meeting place. You and your families have to decide where that is. Now, chances are you'll never ever have a fire in your home. But if you do, you want to be prepared. Just like at school we have fire drills at school, we should have fire drills at home also. So practice with our families. Activate the smoke alarm, smoke detector. When that goes off, everybody can crawl out of their beds. They can check the door for heat with the back of their hand. If it's hot, you want to go out that way? What's your second way out of your room? Who has a window in their bedroom?
You got two ways out of your rooms, right?
Yeah, if you sleep upstairs like I do, there's things that you can buy, ladders to get out, okay? You can buy a ladder.
I don't have a ladder.
You can open your window with your bedroom door closed, and you can yell and scream for help, all right? Once you get outside, you all go to your meeting place, the big tree or the mailbox or whatever your family chooses. Then we can make sure that everybody got out. If somebody didn't get out, do we go back in? No, whose job is it to go in? The fireman's job. If we need that information, we'll go in and we'll get everybody out, okay? Did everybody have a great time here today? Yeah. All right, thank you for coming to our open house, and thank you to our chief for narrating.
Thank you very much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
You guys see what he's wearing, why you can't go back in and why he can, right? He's wearing a coat to protect him from the heat. He's got pads in his knees so he can get down and crawl. He's got helmet, he's got gloves, but most importantly, he can breathe air through his air pack, and that's what you can't do. That's why you can never go back in. You got to have all the right equipment to be in the smoke. Yep.